follow you back because you're so interesting, you're so cool, you're so pretty, you look like an aesthetic, right? Of course you do. That's why you're here, and you don't know how to make friends because... Hi babe, what's up and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Khadijah. I am talking about how to make friends in your 20s. I have 7 simple steps you can do to make new friends. So let's just jump right into this. Also, it's a get ready with me, so I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram at Khadma for more. I'm gonna jump right into a tip before I even put primer on my face because I want you guys to make friends as soon as possible because I feel like some of you guys don't have friends. And it's okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not judging you, but I know y'all are dying to know. Number 1, how to make friends. Be social. First, I'm starting out with my Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. We love her. Step 1, everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on TikTok, most people are still on Facebook. I know y'all have Facebooks or whatever. Any tool that you have right now, use it as the search engine and go search whatever city you live in, social media content creator, or whatever city you live in, and then any topic that you're interested in. I have used social media to propel my career forward, make new friends, connect with other women, and do every single thing that I know you're interested in doing. So the perfect example of something that I did, I typed in digital media creator in Nashville. So digital media creator Nashville in Instagram's search engine, and a few people popped up, boom, boom, boom. I just clicked on their page. This sounds very stalkerish, but everybody lurks on social media. I don't even care, don't even try to judge me. And I clicked on somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person looks interesting. They look cool. I feel like we have similar interests. So I followed that person. So once you search the person, you search up your interest and city, then you DM that person that you follow. But wait, here's the trick. Follow them once they follow you back because you're so interesting, you're so cool, you're so pretty, you look like an aesthetic, right? Of course you do. That's why you're here, and you don't know how to make friends because whatever, it doesn't even matter. We all have our flaws. Nobody's perfect, okay? So once you do that, just go DM that person once they follow you back and be like, hey, thanks for following me back. I would love to connect and get coffee with you. Simple. Even if you don't drink coffee, doesn't matter. Coffee, tea, water, I don't care if you don't get anything, get a pastry, but connect in that way. I'm going in with the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Y'all, I love this from Too Faced, like new favorite concealer. This is my first year actually ever using it. Love it. And I feel like my steps are so backwards, so I'm genuinely going to just like wing it. I should really have done my brows off camera, but it's really not a big deal. I want y'all to understand something. Social media is for making friends and finding love. Like, that is why social media was created. That's why Facebook was created. So let's really just fall into the true meaning of social media, and it is about connecting. It's not trying to say who can have the best pictures, who can have the best bitch face, all this stuff. I know what it has transformed into, but you have to use it for the purpose that it was created for, and to connect locally with more people. Because think about it, right? If you want a friend and you're like, I know I have a friend out there, I know there's somebody who could be a great friend to me, or I could be a great friend too, and vice versa. Obviously there's another girl wanting the same thing for herself, but she can't find you. She doesn't know where you are. So you have to make yourself seen, right? So the concept behind that is putting yourself in position to be seen. So think about it on the opposite end. If I'm telling you right now, search digital media content creator Nashville, or that's what I've searched, or digital media content creator LA, like, it doesn't even matter what city. Put yourself in that same position also, and put that now in your bio. Or if you're a photographer or whatever you do, if you're into therapy, if you're into sewing, put that in your bio. You'll be so surprised how many people are like, oh my god, this person has the same interest as me, and they've popped up on my feed. These words are used as keywords to be able to search things that you are interested in. And also 9 times out of 10, you already know somebody that you can just ask to be your friend, but you're acting scared. For what? For what? Like, it genuinely doesn't even matter. Like, none of this even matters. Like, go after what you want. Number 2 is frequent places that you enjoy. So for me, I love drinking coffee. Like, I love it. I love tea. I love matcha. Like, any type of drink, I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to be alcoholic. Like, I love drinks. Like that, I literally have a highlight on my Instagram entitled drinks, because I just love little smoothies and anything that you can drink with a straw. I promise you, I probably enjoy sitting around somewhere and drinking it. Like, I know it's probably $8 to $10. Sign me up, babe. Like, literally sign me up. Think about lounges, restaurant, bars. Think about, and when I say restaurant, bars, I mean going to a nice restaurant or your favorite restaurant or an aesthetic restaurant. Say you even feel like it's out of your aesthetic or your price range. It doesn't even matter. Go sit at the bar and enjoy a cocktail, and you'll be surprised who else is going to do that too, and who else you're going to meet. Along with coffee shops, libraries. Those don't have drinks, and drinks are probably not even allowed there, but you know what I mean. Also, thrift stores. Love a good thrift, you guys. Like, that is my vibe, but like, you guys might not be into thrift. So, right, I would say certain places are, I'm gonna tell you, those are all great places that you can meet people, because everybody in those spaces are like taking their time wanting to connect, and it's not extremely loud, right? So let's just say you enjoy going to like a nightclub type of lounge, because when I say lounge, I really mean a place that you can like smoke hookah, or you can just sit and be very chill. I feel like sometimes people, they'll like go to certain places like a club, and like obviously at a nightclub everybody's like stuffy, like nobody's like cool, like everyone has like their highest guard up. Like at a nightclub, 9 times out of 10, I mean, I don't really go anymore, but 9 times out of 10, whenever I was at a nightclub, I was so like on edge. Like, my facial expression is so straight, like I look like the biggest bitch, and then that same person literally the next day could see me at a grocery store and I'm like, hey, like, what's up, you know? Just because I feel like different places like just pull out like different like energies out of you. I experience social anxiety sometimes when I do go in places that have like a lot of like bodies and a lot of people just like super packed in. So that's just not a place I thrive, right? So I don't really frequent those types of places because I know I don't thrive there. One way to find friends or to make friends or to have people be attracted to you is by literally being in places that you feel somewhat comfortable in, but then there is like that other element and that other part of you that also has to help make it all flow. Okay, I am going in with the L.YS. Can somebody please tell me how to pronounce this? I literally don't know, but I'm just using this as like a little like contour. Guys, I am underpainting. I guess this is called underpainting. If I'm looking straight, it's because I'm looking at this mirror right here. But yeah, a lot of you have been saying like this is underpainting, and I actually really like it. I feel like I'm going so heavy with this, but I genuinely enjoy this product. And I'm trying to remember, I feel like I got this for like last Christmas or something. I feel like Jada gave this to me, and I'm just like trying to remember. But I really like it. And my forehead is like really big, so I like to drag that down like that. Okay. Cool. Cute. I also have another one, patch or top, and I'm probably gonna go in with that after I like do some more stuff. You know what I mean? Tip number 3. We are really working through these pretty quickly. Search for free events on Eventbrite. This is probably the less obvious tip I have constructed on this whole thing. I think that people have forgotten about certain websites that are literally created for you to excel and to meet people. Eventbrite. You know what an event is? You know the power in an event? Everybody there has mustered up the courage to go. Number 1, probably by themselves. Number 2, probably not intentionally by themselves. Somebody flaked on them, but they still said, you know what? I care about this event so much, I'm here. Or number 3, like they know somebody who works with the event or for the event or whatever. Eventbrite has been the number 1 thing that I've loved to search for, because I've been finding so many events that are aligned with things I love, like yoga or marketing or media, and just like connecting with other women. So recently I went to an event and I met actually like 2 to 3 women, connected with them, got their social media, got their phone number, got their phone number through their social media. Once, you know, I chatted with them, I followed back up. I was like, oh my God, so good meeting you today, blah, blah, blah. Had a great conversation. Would love to have coffee with you in the future. But what I did was I went on eventbrite.com. Is this an ad for Eventbrite? Like, Eventbrite sponsor me, because clearly I genuinely love you guys. But I went on eventbrite.com and I searched marketing event, women in PR, women in marketing, yoga, like all of these things, and it led me to these events at the coolest places, you guys. Like literally the last event I went to, and I spoke about it in a vlog, but go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. I went to an event that was held at Soho House in Nashville, and it was literally women in PR. I was like, are you joking? I'm so there. The event was free. First of all, one thing about me, like if there's a free event that is super up my alley, of course I have to go, or I have to at least find out when there's going to be another one so I can attend, because I just love that. And they had a freaking welcome cocktail, and there was a bunch of women there who actually were there by themselves, and they were like, whoa, like, hi, like, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. But what I did when I got into the space, right, my first tactic was to go straight to the bar. So I went straight to the bar and I got my welcome cocktail. So once I got my cocktail, then I just started smiling, and I was so nervous, you guys. Like, I was like, I don't know who I should speak to, like, I don't know what to say, all this stuff, because I felt like a lot of people were already grouped up because they had got there a little bit earlier than me. And what I did in that situation was I just had my drink. I did not get on my phone at all, because I didn't want to look like I was, one, using my phone as a coping mechanism to not feel weird or awkward. I didn't want to present awkward. And number 2, I just like kind of slowly like grazed the room and looked all around, like just to kind of like show that like I'm a welcoming face in a way. And then as I was sitting there, someone actually came up to me, this girl, she was so sweet, and she was like, oh my God, I love your top. And then compliments, that was like the biggest thing that had me like, oh my gosh, like we were able to connect because she liked my top, I liked her outfit, and then we just continued to chat in that way. And I think that giving a compliment, this is segueing into another tip, giving a compliment is another way to make a friend. Babe, you need to be more social. So when you go out, first of all, number 1, you need to have the mindset like, okay, I'm meant to be here, I'm confident, I'm Khadijah Muhammad, hi, like how are you, you know, really start to appreciate the connection with other people. When you are around anyone or you meet somebody, instead of thinking this about like all of these things, like just enjoy that you get to have a conversation with that person and genuinely spark interest in the person that you're talking to. You need to control your mindset instead of saying, I don't like people, I don't know that many people, I'm not gonna know anybody who's gonna be there, so I'm not gonna go. You have to have the mindset like, of course I'm going to run into somebody I know. And if I don't necessarily think I'm going to run into someone that I know, of course I'm going to meet somebody that's gonna like me as much as I like them. Everything is about perspective. So if you're gonna go in with an I don't really know, I don't care attitude, that's what you're going to get back, and people can really feel your energy. So recently what I've been doing to present as being more social, I've been reserving a lot of time for myself because I know that I am in a season of wanting to connect with more people and still having a low social battery. Does that make any sense at all? Do you guys ever experience like feeling throughout the week like I don't really have so much to give to everybody in my life and spread myself so thin 7 days a week? But you do know that on that 6th day or that 5th day, you're like, you know what, like I have the energy today. That's how you need to think. Everything in your life has to be a strategy. So if you know your event that you want to go to and that you want to be more social at, and that you want to go up to somebody confidently and be able to be like, hey, I like your shoes, so cute, right? You need to be reserving Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for you, for work, reserving your energy, not letting people drain your energy. That is a big part, and I will have a whole nother video on that. If you guys are interested, just comment down below. But making sure that you are prepared to be social and to be kind and to show up as a potential friend to your homegirl that's out there, because your homegirl's out there. Like no freaking question, you guys. No question. You just need to be more sure. It's called Bare Look Tint New. I don't know. I don't even have the cap anymore. It's honestly running out. I really shouldn't have it, but I'm just gonna put it on certain areas of my face and just blend it a little out with the sponge. It's giving Bare Queen, and I love that for me. Guys will see like a face like this, right? And they'll be like, yeah, like I love a girl that don't wear no makeup. Like, boy, this is a full face. This is a full face. They have no idea. That's okay, it's our secret. They don't need to know. Goes to sleep like that. Tip number 5 is join a club. So whether that's a book club, a run club, a cooking club, a sewing club, like there is a club for everything under the sun. And guess what? If you don't find your club out there for whatever reason, and you're like, you told me to join a club, like I don't see nobody's club, literally create your own club. Like it was never that deep. When I literally tell you I created a book club, first of all, you guys, if you're a part of my book club and you haven't heard from me, I'm so sorry. Life started lifing, so there's that. But we read a book. We did complete a whole book, and I was really proud. So we just need to get back into the habit. Everybody's lives got so freaking busy. But join a club locally, and I swear to you, those are all gonna be your friends. Like they're all gonna be your friends out of nowhere, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, like I love these people. Like this is tip number 6. This is actually something that I learned from my stepmom about dating, which is so funny because like obviously having a friend is not like having a partner, but sometimes you can go about it the same way in like similar ways. But changing your environment. So a lot of people struggle with change, and like I completely respect that, right? But also you are an adult now, right? Like you're an adult, like we've been doing it for like 4 years now. Like we have the gist. For me, 4 years. We get it, and it really just takes you to be like, you know what, like I have been going to the same place for the past 2 years. You turn around and you've been going to the same restaurant for 2 years every single weekend, and like you still don't have any friends, and that's fine. Like it's fine, but just know if you're already struggling, you need to go to a new restaurant, or you need to just hang out with a new group of people. When I was in high school, I probably was friends with, oh my God, so many people. I was friends with athletes, and like there's already so many different sports. So like think about that. I was friends with all of the athletes. Literally, I was a cheerleader myself. I was in theater. I really enjoyed art. What else was I a part of? I was in yearbook club. Like I did so many things. And I know you guys are, well, I don't know if you're thinking this, but I was very social, obviously, in high school, right? For whatever reason. And even in my adult life, I am still pretty social. The one thing that I do know is that I know different kinds of people, and I love that because I love people and I love the different people that I've met and that I surround myself with. I think that everybody is so unique in their own way, and when you start to really enjoy knowing people and connecting with other people, that is when life starts to get more fun, starts to get more beautiful. Funny thing is, I remember everybody, like my friends in high school, they would always be like, yeah, you're friends with everybody, you're friends with so many people, like whatever. And it kind of sounded like a dig in a way, and like, you know, all power to them. But I used to think like, oh my God, like no, like I don't know that many people, like I'm not friends with that many people. And I used to say that, and like I realized honestly this year, like the past year, like yeah, I do know a lot of people, you know, and I love people, and it's okay. And also I've always heard like, yeah, you talk a lot, right? Like my ex said that to me, like people would say it to me, and I'm thinking, I do talk a lot, but I'm starting to love that about myself because I just love the idea of connection. And when you start to really think about the negative self-talk or the negative talk that people have told you about yourself, and then you think like, oh, well, maybe I should change that about myself, or maybe I shouldn't do this and this and that, you'd be so surprised all the things that you do that you genuinely do like about yourself, and the things that are great attributes about you. So just don't forget to put yourself out there and continuously change your environment and be open to new environments. That's the biggest thing, and that segues into my last but certainly not least point. Going in with my Juvia's Place. I don't even know, I think this color is called Dora, but I just use it on my cheeks and I think it's so pretty. Recently I haven't liked anything like dramatic or heavy, and it's been nice. Okay, I'm using MAC. Why does my camera say it's gonna die? Chestnut. And I'm just lining my top lip because I feel like my bottom lip is already dark enough. I'm going in with Glossier. It's called rosebalm.com, which is so cute. So cute. Actually has like a little color. You see that? Very natural. The final tip is say yes to new opportunities. You guys, I can't stress to you enough the amount of times that somebody has probably reached out to you and like, hey, would you like to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? And you're like, oh no, thank y'all. I know, I'm tired. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to sleep. I have to hang out with my boyfriend. I need to do this, that. Like, babe, it's fine. You know what I mean? Just say yes. And you're gonna be so surprised at what's on the other side of that door. But you have to let the door be unlocked, crack it a little bit, let a little wind blow through. Like, it's fine to say yes. Like, I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. Just know that I am on your side. I know that you're gonna have another friend or a new friend in your life in the next 48 to 72 hours. So I love you so much. Use these tips. Please comment down below if they help you. DM me on Instagram at Khadma, or follow me on YouTube and subscribe to me on YouTube at Khadma. And yeah, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Look at that. Bye.